Matt, how would you like to die?
Painlessly would be preferable. But I could see myself going out in an act of heroism. Like, if you ever wanted a dude to jump on a grenade, I would be that guy.
I would be sobbing and just stricken with terrible grief, but I would also be going, no shit, if I saw in the news, like, actor Matthew Lillard dies diving in front of traffic to save crawling baby. I would just be like, of course he did.
I don't know if I'd jump in front of a crawling baby. I don't think that's going to serve.
It's like a baby crawling. Like you
Yes.
you shield it with your body.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's severely injured, but you've saved the baby.
Yeah. That sounds good. I would do that.
And then closed casket for Matt.
I would like to go out in an interesting way, or even a way, and this is just the ego in me, I'd like to go out doing something like, I don't know, drown while I'm like...
I was gonna say, like, you're saving someone from drowning and then you drown.
And then I drown. Yeah, exactly. Like,
some kid is about to be eaten by a shark.
Yeah.
You jump overboard, you miraculously hoist that child up to safety just as
they get me, but not before I can get a good punch at the shark's nose.
That's where you're supposed to hit it. Did you know that?
And I did know that.
I want to go out into the water and I want to see the shark coming from a long way away. And I want to watch it come. And I want to feel the fear. And then I want to have about 30 seconds where I can let my life flash before my eyes. All the wonderful things I've done. Time I sat with David in a coffin and talked about life. All the memories with my children, eating Zankou chicken with my parents on a Sunday night where we watch old videos of my kids, and realize this is okay. I'm about to get eaten, and this is my greatest lifelong fear. And you know what? This might be kind of cool, actually. And then get torn apart by a shark.
Fuck. That is not the answer I was expecting.
I would like to go in my sleep naturally. I'd like to not know about it, if that's an option.
It is.
Option 2 would be a firing squad.
You know, I think that the best way to die is healthy, right? Like I think that there's something about watching people really suffer that makes me, I have very complex thoughts about it. Because I think about, are we keeping this person alive for them or for you? Right? Like the general you that is not
right.
And when you have to look at the quality of life. And I think that, like, ideally, let me go to sleep and never wake up. That would be beautiful. Or let's go for the other version of it. Just some sort of insane explosion, my whole entire family, we all go together.
I think when I was younger, I would have given a different answer. Now that we're trying to have a family and I want to be here as long as possible for that family, I really would love to just die like an old lady asleep in her bed. Like, I know it's very Titanic of me.
My grandfather, I had 4 grandparents, and 3 of them were in terrible shape. I thought they were going to die at any minute. I had 1 healthy grandfather. He walked out to get the mail one day and had a massive heart attack and died on the spot without ever any warning whatsoever. I don't know why I'm laughing at that.
Just like that.
And that's a pretty good way to go. But it was also a little hard for the family because it was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Whereas like with my dad, he passed away. Everybody got to say goodbye. We all felt as comfortable as we could be with the passing of the person we loved most in the world.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But my dad had some pain with death. My grandfather did not.
If you got to pick it, Flula, how would you like to die?
Well, just as in the film Death Wish, starring Charles Bronson, released in 1974, it would be the first time I had ever experienced it, much like Jeff Goldblum, who had his first cinematic appearance on Death Wish. I would run around, shave my head, put on some BVDs, which are old school underwears, then watch some DVDs, and make sure not to contract any STDs.
I'd like to die a free man. So early on, I left the establishments and I've railed against them my whole life, right? And that's, on my tomb, I want it to be, here lies Todd, he was free.
There's a film called Le Grand Bouffe, which is a French movie where these wealthy men get together and they've all decided to kind of have a suicide pact, and they hire like sex workers and great chefs and entertainment, and they gorge on the most amazing, extravagant food and essentially eat themselves to death. And there's one man, I believe, who has eaten so much that he farts himself off a balcony, and that's how he dies. And I really see that for myself.
That's beautiful. That's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Yeah.